Havenford wasn't always a ghost town. Once, it pulsed with the laughter of children and the rhythmic clang of the blacksmith's hammer. It nestled like a forgotten trinket in the emerald folds of the Appalachians, haven indeed, untouched by the harsh winds of the outside world. But Havenford vanished one starless night, swallowed by an abyss deeper than any holler, leaving behind an echo that clung to the mountains like a shroud. The first to notice were the mapmakers. One day, Havenford, a familiar freckle on their canvas, was simply gone. Roads led to dead ends, trails snagged on nothingness. It was as if the town had excised itself from reality, leaving behind a phantom ache in the collective memory. Whispers, sharp as mountain winds, began to weave their way through the valleys. Some spoke of a vengeful spirit, slithering from a mine cave with eyes like embers. Others blamed a band of outlaws, ghosts themselves, who spirited the townsfolk away for nefarious ends. But the most chilling tale, murmured in firelit corners, spoke of a darkness that crept in from beyond the veil, hungering for souls. Drawn by morbid curiosity and a sliver of hope, a seasoned chronicler of the strange and unsettling ventured into the hollow where Havenford once resided. The road, choked by weeds and whispering secrets, led me past skeletal houses, their windows gaping like sightless eyes. The air, thick with the cloying scent of decay, hung heavy on my lungs. In the town square, where laughter once bounced from cobblestones, stood a skeletal oak, its gnarled branches clawing at the bruised sky. Beneath it, a well gaped like a toothless maw, its inky depths promising oblivion. A bone-chilling wind, carrying the keening of unseen voices, snaked around me, sending shivers down my spine. Suddenly, a flicker of movement caught my eye, a wisp of smoke curled from the chimney of the old apothecary. Hope, fragile as a spider-bear, bloomed in my chest. Perhaps, just perhaps, a survivor clung to the wreckage of their world. With a pounding heart, I pushed open the creaking door. The shelves, once brimming with elixirs and poultices, were bare. Dust motes danced in the slivers of sunlight that speared through the grimy window. Then, I heard it, a rhythmic tapping, like fingernails against glass. It came from the back room, the domain of old Doc Finley, known for his peculiar concoctions and unsettling mutterings. Holding my breath, I pushed open the creaky door. In the gloom, hunched over a cracked retort, was a figure cloaked in shadows. Their back was to me, their movements jerky and spastic. As I edged closer, a glint of metal caught my eye, the scalpel, dancing in the dying embers of the hearth. "Hello?" My voice, a fragile thread in the suffocating silence, drew the figure around. In the flickering light, I saw not a survivor, but a parody of life. Doc Finley's skin stretched taut over his cheekbones. His eyes burned with an unnatural luminescence. His lips, stretched into a grotesque grin, revealed needle-sharp teeth. "Welcome, outsider," he rasped, his voice a dry husk of its former self. "Havenford may be gone, but its essence lingers. And soon, it will be yours, too." Terror, primal and icy, flooded my veins. I stumbled back, tripping over a fallen vial. The acrid tang of something foul filled my nostrils as the glass shattered. In that instant, the room convulsed, shadows writhed on the walls, the air crackled with unseen energy. The apothecary, the town, the very mountain itself seemed to groan in agony. And then, as abruptly as it began, the storm subsided. Doc Finley, the twisted echo of the man he once was, crumpled to dust. The room, the town, lay bathed in an eerie stillness. But the horror that clung to Havenford wasn't gone. It had seeped into my bones, a chilling souvenir from a place lost to the shadows. I fled Havenford, my boots pounding a frantic rhythm against the unforgiving earth. The echo of the town, no longer a whisper, roared in my ears. I ran until my lungs burned, until the skeletal houses and the gaping maw of the well faded into the encroaching